Two four-bedroom houses sold in Nutley this July, and both closed in the 800s. This one behind me was listed at 749,000. It sold for 870,000. The other was listed at 899,000. It sold for 802,000. The house with the lower asking price walked away with $68,000 more. That's not luck. That's the most expensive line in Nutley real estate right now. And in the next 4 minutes, I'll show you exactly where it sits. Quick note first. If you own in Nutley and you're curious about what today's market actually says your home is worth, the link below books a 15-minute numbers call with me. No pitch. We'll just look at the data.
First, the month itself. 28 homes closed in Nutley in July. 20 of them sold at or over asking, and the typical home went about 2.5% over in 19 days. Now, you won't see Montclair-style numbers here, and that's not weakness. Nutley doesn't play the list low and let them bid game. Homes here get priced at market, and the market still steps up. This one on Hay Avenue, listed at $475,000, sold at $535,000 in 13 days, 12% over. Because at the entry level, the buyer pool is deep and hungry. Even a one-bedroom condo on River Road went over ask in July. But here's what the average is high. Draw a line at $800,000. Below it, 23 homes were listed in July's closings, 19 sold over asking. Above it, 5 homes were listed, exactly 1 sold over asking. The other 4 got negotiated down, including this one on North Road, listed at $935,000, closed at $900,000 after 4 weeks. My read on why? Below 800, you have first-time buyers, commuters, and move-ups all competing for the same houses. Above it, your buyer can suddenly cross-shop Glen Ridge and the edges of Montclair. The pool gets thin, and thin pools negotiate. Now, before every owner of a bigger Nutley home panics, being above the line is not a wall. Of the 5 homes listed above $800,000 in July, 1 still sold over asking, and how it happened is the whole lesson. It was on Irving Place, number 10 listed at $849, and buyers pushed it up past $900,000. Number 18 listed at $899, 50 grand higher, and the market walked it all the way back to $802. Here's the part that should stop every seller cold. I looked at both. Number 18, the one that sold for less, is, if anything, the nicer house. A restored Victorian, wraparound porch, updated kitchen. Condition was never its problem. It just launched $50,000 higher, and that 50 grand on the asking price costed almost $100,000 at the closing table. Same street, same month, and the prettier house locked by 6 figures. Not because of what it was, but because of where it started. Where you launch decides where you land. So July's scoreboard in Nutley. Under 800,000, 19 of 23 over asking. Above it, 1 of 5. The market's not soft anywhere in town, but it is selective about the launch price, and the penalty for guessing wrong runs 5 to 6 figures. If your Nutley house would list anywhere near that line, high 6s, 7s, 8s, which side you launch from is the whole game, and it's a math question, not a courage question. That's exactly what the 15-minute numbers call is for. Your block sales, your number, before you ever talk strategy. Link below. And if you're watching Montclair and Glen Ridge too, I broke down in a separate video. Different town, completely different rules. Let's look at what the data actually says. See you next month.